In the auditing field now, KPMG South Africa has announced the appointment of a female CEO. Joelene Pierce will be stepping into the role in March next year. That's as current CEO Ignatius Sehoole is set to retire. Pierce has been with KPMG for 26 years and currently serves in the Financial Service Division and sits on the firm's policy board. She joins us now to talk about her upcoming post. Thank you so much for your time. You've grown within KPMG. What then is the near term in terms of goals for the firm in your position as CEO?
Great, Tumisang. Thanks for having me this evening, and good evening to your listeners. So there's a lot of exciting, focus areas that I take forward with me. I think two that I think are really important to mention. One is really making sure that I touch base with all of our clients and our stakeholders, especially at this really difficult time in our economic environment, where all of our clients, especially, they're navigating really uncertain times around impacts of their business due to whether it's tariffs or whether it's focus areas like digital transformation, and making sure that they understand and really reinforcing our commitment to walk side by side with them as they navigate these challenges. And really the second is around investing in our extraordinary talented workforce with such diverse careers that now graduates and many others can have within the KPMG environment, and making sure that those opportunities are made available to the talents that we have as we build our business going forward.
You referenced the uncertain times of global trade tensions. How is KPMG looking to tackle this particular matter?
I think it's really in terms of what we do, apart from, audits, we also have a really strong advisory business. And as our clients navigate things like the tariffs, they're going to have to really look at their business models. They're going to have to look at their client segments. They have to look at their export trends. And as the tariffs impact their business, they're going to have to be more agile in how their business model actually responds to some of these, really drastically and quickly changing, decisions, political decisions that are now driving business models and the way businesses respond. So we work with our clients, to really crystallize what their strategies will be going forward so that they can continue on a sustainable basis.
What then are you basically inheriting in the state of KPMG South Africa, especially as the entity and the broader auditing field in the country is regaining credibility that was lost in previous irregular conduct?
So, Tumisang, that was, just to recall, 7 years ago, we went through quite a difficult time as a firm. And I think, as you go through life and you go through different challenges, I think the important thing is that you learn your lesson, you own it, and you actually move on from there stronger. And that really has been the journey that we've gone on as a firm. I mean, when we went through the challenges we did, we really left no stone unturned to make sure that we put in place mechanisms to demonstrate to actually the country, because we realized that it's actually the public that gives us the license to operate. So we demonstrated and we realized the significance of making sure that the country actually recognized the extent of the measures that we put in place. And we really have been humbled by the fact that, the market has recognized this and has really opened up to us again. And I'm thrilled to say that we work with many of the systemically important organizations within the country, whether it's within banks or within mining or within manufacturing. And that really has cemented, I think, the recognition of the work that we've done. But you know what, this is a journey going forward. And especially in terms of growing our country, really growing economic stability in the country. I mean, the profession that we are in is really important in terms of trust. And this will always be a journey that we take forward, and one that I will personally safeguard to make sure that we continuously reinforce that within the way we operate.
That's encouraging to hear. Lastly, Joelene, any challenges that are immediate that you would be addressing as you come into office next year?
You know, there aren't any immediate challenges, and I think this is in recognition of Ignatius Sehoole. He has been at the helm of our firm for the past 7 years, and he really has been instrumental in really building from the journey that we started about 7 years ago when the firm went through the challenges. So he hands over a baton to me, and I think he has left a really, really positive legacy in the firm. So I take that forward, and I now am accountable as we move forward to make sure that we maintain that, but we actually build on it with everyone who we support within South Africa.
Thank you for your time and all the best. KPMG SA CEO designate Joelene Pierce talking to us about her appointment as we mark Women's Month.